From zero to hero, the surprising stories of self-made millionaires. Have you ever looked at someone who's achieved incredible success and wondered, how did they do it? You know, those people who started with nothing and built empires? In this video, we're going to meet 5 extraordinary individuals who did just that. They came from humble beginnings, faced incredible odds, and yet, they rose to the top, becoming self-made millionaires and billionaires. Their stories are not just about financial success, but about the resilience of the human spirit, the power of dreams, and the courage to chase them. Get ready to be inspired, because their journeys will amaze you. We're going to uncover the strategies they used, the risks they took, and the unwavering belief in themselves that propelled them forward. And the best part? These are lessons we can all learn from, no matter where we are in our own lives. Howard Schultz, from Brooklyn housing projects to Starbucks empire. Our first story takes us to the bustling streets of Brooklyn, New York, where a young Howard Schultz was raised in the projects. Can you imagine growing up in public housing surrounded by limited opportunities yet dreaming of a different life? That was Howard's reality. He knew hardship firsthand, but Howard had something money couldn't buy, an unwavering work ethic, and a burning desire to create a better life for himself. He worked his way through college, and after graduating, he landed a job as a salesman. It wasn't glamorous, but it taught him the power of connection and persuasion. One day, fate intervened. Howard encountered a small coffee company called Starbucks. They had just 4 stores at the time, but Howard saw something special in them. He saw more than just coffee beans and brewing equipment. He saw a place where people could connect, a third place between work and home. Now, this was a radical idea at the time. Coffee shops back then were purely transactional, grab-and-go places. But Howard envisioned a warm, inviting atmosphere where people could linger, chat, and savor their coffee. He saw the potential to create a community around a shared love for coffee. He was so convinced of his vision that he took a huge leap of faith. He left his stable job and poured every penny he had into Starbucks. Many people thought he was crazy, risking it all on a small coffee chain. But Howard believed in his gut instinct. And you know what? He was right. Oprah Winfrey, from rural poverty to media mogul. Our next story takes us to rural Mississippi, where a young Oprah Winfrey faced a different kind of hardship. Born into poverty, Oprah's childhood was marked by unimaginable challenges. She endured abuse, instability, and constant doubt from those around her. But even in the face of adversity, Oprah had a spirit that couldn't be broken. She found solace in her grandmother's unwavering love and in the power of words. She discovered her voice through reading, reciting, and eventually speaking to audiences. Oprah's journey into the world of television wasn't a straight path. She faced discrimination and setbacks, constantly being told she wasn't right for television. But Oprah had a secret weapon: her genuine empathy and her ability to connect with people on a deeply personal level. She could make anyone feel seen and heard, and that's what made her special. Oprah's authenticity resonated with viewers, and her career began to soar. She wasn't just reading the news or interviewing celebrities. She was having real conversations that touched people's hearts. But Oprah's ambition went beyond just hosting a successful talk show. She had a bigger vision to own her platform, to control her message, and to empower others to share their stories. So, she took a risk. She launched her own production company, Harpo Productions, a bold move in a male-dominated industry. Chapter 3. Elon Musk, the audacious dreamer who conquered space and electric vehicles. Our next story takes us to a different continent where a young Elon Musk was growing up in South Africa, fascinated by technology, and driven by a desire to make a real difference in the world. Even as a child, Elon had big dreams that extended beyond the confines of his small town. He devoured books on science fiction, dreaming of space travel and technological advancements that seemed impossible at the time. But Elon wasn't content with just dreaming. He wanted to turn those dreams into reality. He had an insatiable curiosity and a relentless drive to push the boundaries of what was possible. Elon's journey wasn't without its challenges. He faced setbacks, financial struggles, and skepticism from those who couldn't see the world through his innovative lens. But Elon possessed an unwavering belief in his vision, a conviction that fueled his determination to succeed. He co-founded PayPal, a revolutionary online payment system that changed the way we transact online. But instead of resting on his laurels, Elon decided to reinvest nearly all of his earnings from PayPal into two ventures that many considered incredibly risky: Tesla and SpaceX. Tesla, at the time, was a fledgling electric car company trying to compete in an industry dominated by gas-guzzling giants. SpaceX, on the other hand, was attempting to revolutionize space exploration, a field that seemed reserved for governments and massive corporations. Many people thought Elon was crazy. They questioned his judgment, his sanity even, for pouring his fortune into ventures that seemed destined to fail. Chapter 4: Sarah Blakely Reinventing Shapewear and Empowering Women. One Spanx at a Time. Our next story takes us to the world of fashion, where Sarah Blakely, armed with a simple yet revolutionary idea and a mere $5,000, dared to challenge the status quo and empower women in the process. Sarah's journey began with a personal frustration: the lack of comfortable and flattering undergarments for women. She was tired of pantyhose that rolled down, bulky control-top tights, and shapewear that felt more like torture devices than undergarments. So she decided to do something about it. With no prior experience in fashion or business, Sarah took matters into her own hands. She spent her days working as a door-to-door fax machine salesperson to pay the bills, while her nights were dedicated to researching fabrics, experimenting with designs, and perfecting her prototype for comfortable and effective shapewear. She believed that women shouldn't have to choose between comfort and looking their best. Sarah faced her fair share of rejection. She approached countless hosiery mills, only to be turned away. Investors didn't understand her product or the need for it. But Sarah remained undeterred. She knew in her heart that she had stumbled upon a gap in the market, a product that women desperately needed. Instead of giving up, Sarah decided to take her product directly to the consumers. She visited department stores, pitching her idea to buyers, and even demonstrating the product herself in dressing rooms. Her passion, her belief in her product, and her genuine desire to help women feel more confident resonated with buyers. Chapter 5: Steve Jobs, From College Dropout to Tech Visionary Who Redefined Innovation. Our final story takes us to the world of technology, where a young college dropout named Steve Jobs dared to challenge conventions, embrace failure, and ultimately revolutionize the way we interact with technology. Steve's journey began with a passion for electronics and a desire to create something truly extraordinary. He co-founded Apple in his parents' garage, a testament to the fact that even the most groundbreaking ideas can emerge from humble beginnings. With his visionary thinking and unwavering belief in the power of simplicity and elegant design, Steve led Apple to create products that were not just functional, but also beautiful and intuitive to use. The Apple II, the Macintosh, these were not just computers. They were game changers that made technology accessible and desirable to the masses. Steve's charisma, his ability to captivate audiences with his presentations, and his unwavering passion for his products turned Apple into a global phenomenon. But Steve's journey wasn't without its bumps in the road. Internal conflicts and creative differences led to his ouster from the very company he had built. This could have been a crushing defeat for many, but not for Steve Jobs. The secrets of self-made millionaires, lessons we can all learn from. So, what can we learn from these incredible journeys? Here are 3 key strategies these millionaires used to make it big. First, they embraced risk, whether it was investing in new industries or reinvesting their money. These millionaires weren't afraid to take calculated risks. They understood that playing it safe wouldn't lead to extraordinary results. They were willing to step outside their comfort zones, to bet on themselves, and to pursue their dreams with unwavering conviction. Second, they believed in their vision. Even when others doubted them, they stayed focused and pushed forward. They had an unshakable faith in their ideas, their abilities, and their potential to make a difference. They didn't let naysayers or setbacks deter them from their goals. Instead, they used those challenges as fuel to propel them forward.